Yo, welcome back to the channel. So, 5 o'clock in the morning and it's starting to get light. We're still on the road trip, nearly done, just 100 kilometres rest to go. So we should be there by about 9:30 this morning at the most. We should be in the port, ready to get the boat back to Nosy Be. Family's asleep, just me, wide awake. Set off from Anshui this morning at about 3:30, and in the last hour and a half I've done 85 kilometres. Not too bad, considering the road was pretty bad back there. So I'm looking forward to getting back to Nosy Be. Gonna get some business going, like drum some business up. Done alright this year so far though. I've sold my bar in Tuliar. I got 100 million for that. I've just sold 2 days ago a piece of land in Tuliar, which was a bit of a problem piece of land. Like, it's got an opposition against it, so realistically you can't sell it. You can go to prison for selling land that's got oppositions against them. But the guy who wanted to buy it, he lives next door, Chinese guy, and he said to me, yeah, if you can get the opposition removed, I'll buy it. And I was like, I can't get the opposition removed. You need the guy I bought it off to remove that opposition, or his family members to remove it. Anyway, he said, yeah, I still want to buy it, like, and I'll speak to the guy that you bought it off. So he spoke to him. He's like, yeah, he's one of my friends, that guy, Madagascar guy, he's one of my friends. He's just a bandy, so he's a thief, this guy that I bought the land off. He's a horrible man. But he's accepted to buy it, so I've said, alright, I'll sell it you. But he reckons that this Malagasy man's going to take this opposition off the land, which is basically, his family have said they haven't been paid by this horrible man, who's one of his family members, for the land. That the money I give basically to the agent, who's the family member, didn't pass the money on to the family. They put the opposition against the land, so kind of a bit of a problem. But see what happens with that. Won't be me going to prison, it'll be my wife that'd go to prison for that. But she'd have to be in Tuliar for them to grab her, and she's not going back to Tuliar for years, so it'll be no problem. Basically in Madagascar, even if you kill somebody, you run somebody over or something, or you murder somebody, if they can't catch you within 5 years, the court case is forgotten about. It's game over. You're free to go, and you can even go back to the same area after 5 years and no problems. So I'll keep her away from Tuliar for 5 years if the problem happens, but I don't think there'll be any problem with it. So I got 30 million for that, and I sold a small plot of land a couple of months ago as well for 20 million. So that's 150 million Ari this year so far by July. Not too bad. That's around about $30,000. So got a bit of cash to play with again. Not much, only about $6,000 or something, but goes a long way in Madagascar, $6,000. So it'll sort some of our problems out, get us moving on for the rest of the year. And I've still got a Star X that I'm going to sell, which is a Hyundai Star X people carrier. Sell that for about 5 or 6 grand. And then on top of that, there's another plot of land in Nosy Be, which I'm looking to sell for about 12,000. I probably could have sold it in the last couple of weeks, but I've been on this road trip, so there's people that are interested in viewing it, and some people that were interested in it, but they might have gone cold now because it's been a couple of weeks and that, I don't know. So I should be able to shift that, and we'll be doing alright. Like, we'll be able to move on and sort out a couple of properties in Nosy Be, I've got a small plot of land, a perfect plot of land on the road in Nosy Be with electric, water. The plot of land below the rental house that I've got with the sea view. So I'm going to build a couple of apartments on that, probably next year. But this year, when I get back, I'm going to go clean the terrain, get it. It's like a hill, so I'm going to remove the hill. So it's just a flat piece of land that I can build a 3-story apartment block on. Put 2 apartments and a garage underneath. So that should be good. So that's what I'm going to do when I get back. I'm going to clear that. I've got the new puppies that I've just bought. So I'll probably sell 1 or 2 of them. I've got 6 of them in the car as we speak on the way back. So I'll sell them. But I've been talking to my wife about doing a bit of business. Maybe a good business plan would be to buy a Chinese lorry for about $20,000 brand new, and use that to go to Tanner, and we can buy all sorts of things in Tanner that you can double your money on. Things like bed sheets, pillows, all sorts of bedding, that sort of stuff, kitchenware, plastic Chinese kitchen stuff like bowls and stuff like that. There's also what else is there? Dogs. We can buy pedigree dogs in Tanner for half the price that they are in Nosy Be. So there's that. Many other things, like there's many things. Can't think about it at the moment. With it being about 5:30 in the morning, I've only had about 4 hours sleep, so my brain's a little bit switched off. But many decent things, even things like tin tuna, things like that. Food and stuff like that. You can buy it. Bags of rice, onions, it's all half the price of Nosy Be, so there's profit in it. So maybe we'll look into that. Maybe I'll get like a business partner, one of my subscribers maybe who's moving to Nosy Be, who wants to be involved in that, and we could do that together. Nice little business, and it should bring in decent money, like, you know. So that's a possibility. Need to get this rental house sorted out, finished off. It's going to take about 2 hours to finish it off. I nearly got it done before I left for my holiday, so I'll finish that off probably Monday. It's now Saturday, so finish that off, and then I'll look to rent it short term for the next couple of months, because it's holiday season, plenty of people looking for holiday lets. And on top of that, there's also the Samaru, which is a big music festival in Nosy Be, so I can rent it out room by room for good money for the 2 weeks Samaru. Big money, and there's like 100,000 plus people coming for that, so that they'll be looking for accommodation. So I'll advertise that, get some dollar coming in from that, and then when the Samaru's finished, I'll look to see if I can find a local foreigner who wants to rent it for about $500 a month, something like that. And then I shall hopefully get some electric supply fitted in my new rental house, the one that I rented for $50 a month. It's a 5-bedroom house, believe it or not, for $50. Pretty good, very, very cheap. He rented it too cheap really, but I'm going to see the landlord today. He wants to speak to us because he put it in his wife's name, but it's actually his mother's property, it turns out. And his mother said, no, don't put it in your wife's name, the contract, put it in your name. So he wants to do a new contract, wants to speak to us today. So we'll go see him, see what he's got to say. Hopefully he doesn't want to put the rent up, otherwise that's going to be a problem. See how things go, but I'm excited about getting back to Nosy Be, getting some work done, moving on in life, because life is short, unlike this video. And that's why I'm going to have to say bye-bye.